This is WNEP's Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Join us for streamside adventures. Days in the field with new and old friends. It's all about making memories and following traditions. And exciting hunting experiences with interesting people. We've captured the beauty and majesty of the great outdoors, and it's all next on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
Hello everyone and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobs, 1 week down to the archery season, and what a yucky week it was to hunt, 70s and 80 degrees. I know I don't like to hunt that, but maybe after the rain and now the cold front, we'll get out and do a little bit more archery hunting. But we were out on Monday with Ray Swingle, 100-year-old Ray Swingle. In fact, today, is his birthday. Happy birthday, Ray. Now, Mike Mancuso is his great-grandson-in-law. Trust me on that one. And he actually hunts with Ray all the time. Let's go spend a day with Ray.
Right now we're up at just on the, I guess this would be like the northwest side of Elk Mountain. It's Ray's property. He was born here back in 1923. My wife and I were fortunate enough to be able to purchase this from Ray about 7 or 8 years ago. Ray still lives in the house. He's here all by himself, no help, and he just keeps going.
We first hunted with Ray Swingle 2 years ago on his 98th birthday. We promised each other we would get together again on his 100th birthday. Ray, let me start by saying happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
100 years old, buddy.
Well, it may be 100 years, but it don't feel like it.
Now, how old do you really feel then?
I feel just like probably the way I did there 60 years ago. I just want, from daylight till dark, I want something to do.
Last year in June, while building a rock wall, and yes, you heard right, he was building a rock wall with huge boulders, Ray had an accident.
I had one big rock was alongside the road that I'd made and saved over the years till I needed it. I took the backhoe in, tipped it up, set up on its edge, nice shape, and I pulled it down off the bank on the road base,
Right.
And it sat there. I went to put a chain around it. I walked with my left hand, holding the chain, walked around the rock, put the chain with the slip hook together. I pulled the slack out of the chain, and I pulled that 1.5 to 2 ton rock over on top of me.
Oh my goodness.
It caught me on my arms, and caught my left leg just below the knee. It broke that part of the leg in 2 places on the way down.
And now you're back to work.
Well, I was on my back for 4 months.
Oh my goodness. And that's probably mentally was killing you more than anything.
Well, I can't describe what misery I was in, but I still try to keep a good sense of humor. And the girls, I went back to see the girls here a couple of weeks ago, and they were amazed soon when I walked in that place.
It's unbelievable. I just don't understand how he can continue to, do the things he does, building walls. He may sit out all day just raking soil that he, redid like an area of the yard, or, even hunting, just to go out every afternoon, and just the things that he does, especially after the accident last year. I thought I figured that was it, the hunting was over, but I brought him up every day on the side-by-side. He got out with the walker, went into the little box blind where you guys sat a few years back,
Right.
And then at dark I'd come up and pick him up, and he'd get in the side-by-side. We did that every day.
So we're here to do a hunt with Ray. We promised him 2 years ago that we would come back on his 100th birthday. But before we could head to the field, he had to finish a couple of things in his backyard. All right, let's go. You know how to drive this?
Well, it's a little small. don't want to go that way much further, do we?
No, we don't. All right, we'll see you up at the hunting spot.
We're gonna hunt, we call it the handicap box, real nice big box we made with a real nice set of steps for, anybody who has trouble getting up. We kind of did it for Ray, knowing at some point, it'd be easier for him. Right now it's over a mixed plot in front that has oats, wheat, rye, brassicas in it. And then behind that, there's about an acre of corn and about 2 acres of soybeans.
This was a tough day to be in a box blind. 74 degrees and the sun was hitting us. But Ray's at it every day. Is there anything that you've said, I'm going to do this, it's in my bucket list? Is there anything you still have to get to before the good Lord takes you?
Oh, yes. We're on the 5th generation now. I want to enjoy those the same as I did the 1st generation. And I'm fortunate for that all the way through. And I just want something to do each day. And if I don't accomplish something during the day, I feel as though I wasted part of my life. And that's about the attitude I have.
And if somebody said, what is your key? What is the key to being up and going at the age 100? What is the key?
Just keep moving. I was healthy enough to be able to do it every day, and I accomplished a little bit each day, and I'm happy. Well, my biggest change that I've seen was on the first deer that I had killed when I was 1938. At that time, I used a single shot 22 rifle. And my dad and my brother and I were hunting in Potter County. It was a young doe. I have reached the 3 trophies in Pennsylvania, once with the bow, and on another time I used the bow and the rifle to make it. So I've made that trophy of 3 trophy animals twice now in the year.
Hey, you killed a nice buck last year.
Like 2 of them last year.
Did you really? Congratulations.
I got one in Pennsylvania, and I picked up another 10-pointer in Missouri.
And you're still going?
Still going back again this year.
Did you hunt Saturday?
I sure did.
What'd you see Saturday?
Not a doggone thing.
Hopefully we do better today.
Well, we can't do any worse.
That's right. We sat in the stand until dark, and once again the deer did not show up for Ray. But it was an enjoyable day in the stand.
Isn't it unbelievable the amount of territory we were watching, and not one deer.
And not see anything.
With all kinds of food, good cover on both sides.
And when the shade hit, it cooled down enough, you would have thought they would have kept going. Oh boy, well, thank you for spending the evening with us.
Oh, you're one what you call it. I should be thanking.
I hope I'm that active when I'm 80, 90, let alone 100. Ray, happy birthday. Now, if you know Ray and you want to wish him happy birthday in person, Mike and the family are organizing a birthday party on October 14th, next Saturday, from 12 to 3 at Elk Mountain Ski Resort. We'll be right back.